students, I'm here again, Ma'am Des, your math teacher. Okay, so for this topic, we have collecting and organizing statistical data. So this topic is for quarter 4, week 2. So we have the objectives. At the end of the video, you should be able to, number 1, define and discuss the methods of collecting and organizing data. Number 2, discuss how to organize data using table and stem and leaf display. And number 3, apply the methods of collecting and organizing data in real life. Please like, share, and subscribe to Ma'am Desma Tutorials. Hit the notification bell button to alert you of the latest video lessons. For all questions, comments, and suggestions, please put them down in the comment section below. Okay, so let's start from introduction. A group of 3 students for a science experiment measured the stem lengths in millimeter of 24 sprouting mango seeds after 5 days. Okay, so as you can see, the pictures at the right of the 24 sprouting mango seeds. So on the next slide are the individual records of the 3 students. Okay, so as you can see, here are the records of the 3 students. So Amelia, and then Carlos, and then Fatima. Okay, so now here is the record of Amelia. So as you can see, she just put the numbers or the measurement of the mango seeds in the table. Okay, for Carlos' record, he used the plant label. It arranged from A to X or in alphabetical order. And then the second column are the length of stem of mango seeds. Okay, next for Fatima, she also put the plant label, the letters, okay, and then the length of stem, right? But as you can see, for Fatima's record, the length of the mango sprout, ayan, the length of the mango seeds, arrange it from highest to lowest. So, as you can see, they have different types of arrangement or the data organized in different ways, okay? So let us now answer these questions. Okay, for number 1, so whose record would you look at if you would like to know? Number 1, the observation of a particular plant letter. Okay, so again, the observation of a particular plant letter. So, whose record would you like to know? So, hahanapin niyo yung letter or the particular letter. So, alin kaya dito? Sa tatlong record, ang mas madali na hanapin po yung plant letter. Okay, so your answer is Carlos. Okay, di ba? So nakita natin yung arrangement ni Carlos, it arranged in alphabetical order. So mas madali po natin mahanap yung length of stem. Okay, now, number 2, what plant has the longest or shortest stem measurement? So hanapin naman po natin alin po yung pinakamahabang measurement and then shortest measurement. So whose record will you look at? Okay, so for Fatima's record. So in Fatima's record, as you can see, arrange it from highest to lowest or longest to shortest. Now, number 3, how many plants have a stem measurement of 12 millimeter? So whose record is easier to find out the measurement of 12 millimeter? Okay, so we have Fatima also. Although, in Carlos' record, makikita rin po natin yung 12. Okay, so yung 12, eto yun. Ayan. Kaya lang dito po kay Fatima, naka-arrange na. So, mas madali nating makikita yung 12. Let us have the gathering statistical data. So, gathering or collection of data is an important part of statistics. Data should be collected in a manner that they are accurate and convenient to use. Okay. So, di ba, in arrangement or gathering data, so you have to choose which will be the accurate and convenient to use. So when we say data again, are units or information often numeric, recorded, and used for the purpose of analysis. Okay? So next, let's proceed. Ayan. So we have the methods in collecting or gathering statistical data. So the first one is the direct method. Okay. So in direct method, we have the observation. When we say observation, the researcher sees the situation directly. So makikita agad nila yung situation directly. Okay? Example, most visited social media apps by students, and then most saleable mobile phone brand. Okay. So kung kayo ang gagawa as a student, so I think mas mahirap para sa inyo kasi students pa lang kayo. This topic, yung most visited social media apps by students. No? So, para sa akin, mas madali po as observation yung kanina sa introduction natin, yung Mongo seeds. So, doon makikita natin directly yung improvement nung sprouting Mongo seeds. Okay? So, now next, for the interview. For the interview, we have, this can be classified as personal, telephone, or online interview. It is done through direct conversation with the interviewee. Okay? So dito, may interview mo yung respondents mo. Okay? Kakausapin po, let's say, personal. And then, pwede rin namang through telephone, or you can have the online interview like Gmeet or Zoom. Okay. So, kakausapin mo in personal or by through phone or online interview. Okay. Next, example. Let's say effects of COVID-19 vaccines to senior citizens. Another one, favorite Disney character of kinder students. Okay. So as a student, pwede rin naman sabihin natin, you will have to interview your classmates and then by asking the most favorite subjects of the students. Okay, next, for the third one is the experimentation. In experimentation, this method usually used by the physicists and chemists. Ayan, kaya nga po sinabi natin experimentation. So, sino ba yung gumagawa ng mga experimentation na yan? So, used by the physicists and chemists. Example, we have, is it possible to produce paper from the manure of cows? So, yun po yung mga example natin. And then, marami pa naman tayong example na, ayan, na pwede nating gamitin. Ano? Okay. So, for the experimentation. Like, for example, yung effect of vaccine against COVID-19. Diba? So, sino ba gumawa naman? Siyempre, yung mga doctors. Okay. Now, so again, those are the direct method. So observation, ayan po, observation, interview, and experimentation. Okay, so let's proceed now to indirect method. So from this indirect method, we have the questionnaire. So this method uses a questionnaire, syempre. Okay, next. The example, we have the enrollment form or biodata form. Okay, kung online, pwede naman pong Google form. Okay. So, dito po sa questionnaire, syempre, may mga questions about your survey. So, yun ang gagawin po. Okay? Example, again, enrollment form and then biodata form. Okay, number 2, reading statistical publication. In this method, gathers data from legal documents imposed by laws such as registered certificates. Example, numbers of registered voters in San Pedro City. So, kung numbers of registered voters ang hahanapin natin, of course, you are going to COMELEC, diba? So, from that COMELEC, makikita po natin or malalaman natin yung mga numbers of registered voters. Okay, next one is the population of Region 4A in Calabarzon. Okay, so again, these are the indirect method in collecting or gathering statistical data. So questionnaire, okay, and then reading statistical publication. Okay, now, how can you organize your data? Paano ba natin ma-organize yung data? So, by means of table. So, when we say table, it is a systematic way to arrange data where data are written in rows or horizontal or columns or vertical for easy referencing. Okay, so di ba pag naka-table na yung data, mas madali po nating ma-describe or we can draw a conclusion about the data. Now, what do we have in table? In table, we will have the title. Okay, so title gives you the information about what the data are all about. Okay, it has headings for the columns that tell you the categories. So again, there is a title and then heading. Okay, so kasi kung wala pong title, hindi malalaman kung ano ba or tungkol po saan ba yung research natin or yung study po natin. Okay? Next. Ayan. So here is the example table. So we have the title. Okay, our title, top 20 most common names among males and females. So in the Philippines on 2005. So top common names. So yun po yung title natin. Okay. So as you can see, meron po tayong headings which are male and then the total, the percentage, then females, total, and then percentage. Okay? So kung napapansin nyo from this table, ayan, so it arranged again from highest to lowest. Okay? So, as you can see, si Joshua ang may pinakamaraming nag-appear na names. Ano? O gumamit ng Joshua ang may pinakamaraming names. O pinakamaraming tao na gumamit ng name na Joshua. Okay, kasi nga po sabi common names, di ba? Okay, and then for the females, we have Angel. Okay, Angel, and then ang total niya ay 4,722. And then, given po yung equivalent percentage. Okay? Now, syempre, sa baba, andyan po yung total male live births. Okay? And then, total female live births. Ayan. Okay. So, based on the table, what is the most common male name? Female name. Okay, so titignan natin sa table, di ba? Most common male name and female name. So, for the male, we have Joshua. Then we have 7,758. And then for the female, we have Angel. O, di ba? Mas madali po nating makita kasi naka-arrange na po yung data natin from highest to lowest. Di ba? Okay, in 2005, what is the total recorded male births? So, total ang hinahanap natin. So, look for the total male births. Okay? So, 878,084 male births. Okay, and number 3, based on the table, how many male births have John Paul as their name? So again, based on the table, how many male births have John Paul as their name? So hanapin natin yung si John Paul dito po sa table natin. Siyempre, saan mo siya hahanapin? Sa male, of course, kasi si John Paul ay male. Okay, so ayan. So kita po natin, asan po dyan si John Paul? Eto, yan. So 7,389, let us check. Okay, 7,389 births. So C is very easy to get the information if the data is arranged into table. Okay, number 4. Between James and Mary Joy. Okay, so hanapin si James. Asan po si James dito? Ayan, hanapin si James sa table. Okay, and then ito po si James. Ayan. And then si Mary Joy. Okay, check po natin si James. Ayan. And then for this one, Mary Joy. Okay, so this one. Yan, sabi po dito, which has the greater corresponding number of child's birth. Okay, so again, between James and Mary Joy. So kay James po ay 2,969 and then kay Mary Joy ay 2,579. Okay? Okay, so our answer is James. So, mas mataas yung kay James. James name. Number 5, in 2005, what proportion of the total female birds has name of Jasmine? Okay. So, yun daw, name na Jasmine. Ito po, number 7 sa female. Sabi po dito, what proportion of the total female birds has the name Jasmine? So, our answer is 28%. Okay? Next. Let us have now the stem and leaf. So, paano po kaya yung arrangement in stem and leaf? Ano ba itong stem and leaf na ito? This is the method to organize data wherein the leading digits of the data are stem values. Again, the leading digits are the stem values listed in column, while trailing digits are the leaf values. Okay, so listed beside the corresponding stem. Okay, example of stem and leaf display. So example 1. Let us consider Carlos' record of the data set. Number 1. Write the possible leading digits under stem. In this case, we have 1, 2, and 3 because by inspection, we have lengths that are more than 10, more than 20, and more than 30. So, tingnan po natin yung record ni Carlos. Okay? Yung length of stem niya, meron pong more than 10, more than 20, and then more than 30. Okay, so ano daw? Saan daw ilalagay yung 1, 2, 3? Kasi sabi nga po natin, more than 10, more than 20, and more than 30. Okay, so since more than 10, ayan, so yung 1 po, okay, we have to put it in the stem. Then 20, so put as 2. And then 30, we have 3. So again, you have to put it in the stem value. Okay? So leading digits, put under the stem values. Okay? Number 2, let us record the first 5 measurements. Okay? So we have A. Since we have A as 24, this one, A as 24, you have to write 4 as leaf of stem 2. Okay? So, yung 24 po, isusulat natin dito yung 4. Ayan. So, yung stem value niya ay 2 and then yung leaf value niya ay 24. Okay. Next, for letter B, 25. Yan. Since it is more than 20, so dito po ulit tayo sa stem 2. And then, you will put 5. Okay? Next, letter C, 22. So again, you have to put it again in stem 2. Okay? Ayan. Then you will write 2. And then for the letter D, we have 32. Ayan. So more than 30. So ang stem value niya ay 3. And then you will put here 2. Okay? Now next, for letter E, we have 28. So for 28, stem 2 and then leaf 8. So ganun lang po kasimple. How to organize your data with the use of stem and leaf. Okay, for number 3, you continue to write the trailing digits until plant X. Okay, so in plant X, so until plant X, you have to continue recording the data. Okay, so, ayan, so we have for 1, yan, stem value 1, 0, 2, 8, 0, 0, 4, 8, 4, 8, 5. So, yun po yung na-obtain natin. Then, for stem value of 2, 4, 5, 2, 8, 5, 6, 7, 0, 8, 5, 8, 7, 8. And then, for stem value of 3, we have 2. Okay? Since one number is greater than 30. So, which is 32. Okay, now, let us now rewrite the trailing digits into increasing order. So, we are going to arrange the trailing digits into increasing order. So, dito po, ayan. So, gawin po natin. Arrange natin. So, for the 1, we have 1, 2, 3. Tatlo pong 0. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And then we have 2. Okay? 2. Ayan. So, 2. And then we have 4. Okay? Dalawang 4. And then we have 5. Okay? And then we have 1, 2, and 3. So, tatlo pong 8. So, 8. 8, and then 8. So, count natin. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, sakto. Next, for the next one, the stem value of 2. Okay, so, the lowest we have 0. Okay, 0. And then 2. Okay, so 2. Then we have 4. Ilan ang 4? Isa lang. Okay. And then we have 5. 1, 2, 3. So, tatlong 5. And then we have 6. Okay. Isang 6. And then we have 7. 1, 2. So, lagyan po natin ng markings para hindi po tayo nalilito. So, dalawang 7. Okay. And then we have 8. Ayan. So, 8. Isa. Dalawa. Tatlo. 4. So, 4 na 8. Okay. So, dito ko na lang siya isulat sa taas. 8. 8 and then 8. And then, 2. Okay. So, ayan. Dapat po i-arrange po from lowest to highest or in increasing order. Okay. So, let's check if our answer or arrangement is okay. So, ayan. So, it is now in increasing order in stem 1 and then in leaf. Okay, then the second one, it's already arranged in increasing order. And then 2. Okay, now, so look at this. Example number 2. The following back-to-back stem and leaf diagram represent the scores of the students in two different sections for common examination. In each section, 30 students took the examination. So, ayan. So, dalawang section po sila, charity and 7 piece. So, ang tawag po natin dito ay back-to-back stem and leaf. Okay? Ayan. So, kung titingnan po natin, ang stem po natin ay nasa gitna. Okay? Since we are comparing the result of the examinations of the two sections. So, gagawin po natin, i-arrange natin into stem and leaf or organized data into back-to-back stem and leaf. So, naka-organize na po siya into back-to-back stem and leaf. So, ito po si section piece. So, yung result ng examination nila. And then si 7 charity. Okay? So, paano po yan basahin? So, okay. So, ang stem value po ay 4. Ayan. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? So, for section piece, mayroon pong nakakuha ng 40 and then 43. Ano? So, stem value na 4. So, dito naman po sa charity, so stem value of 4, we have the score of 41, 42, 45. Okay? Next. 5, stem value of 5, meaning they got the score of 51, 52, 52, 55 for the section piece. Okay? And this one, sa section charity, we have 50, 53, 53, 56, 57. Okay, and then let's proceed to the highest score. Yan. So, stem value of 9. So, in section piece, we have 91, 92, 92, 95. For section charity, we have 90, 90, 93, 96. Okay, now, so here are the questions. Which section got the highest score? Ayan, alin po kayang section ang nakakuha ng highest score? What was the score? So, kita na po natin from the stem and leaf, diba? Display. Okay. So, 7 charity. So, ayan. Kasi di ba nasa 7 charity, yung nakakuha ng 96. Okay. Next. Number 2. What section got the lowest score? What was the score? So, ano naman yung section na nakakuha ng lowest score? So, dito po tayo titingin sa unahan. Okay. So, stem value natin ay 4. So, sino po? Anong section? And then, anong score? Okay. So, we have 7 piece, which is 40. And number 3, how would you decide which class did better in the exam? So, paano ba natin malalaman o paano kayo makakapag-decide kung ano po yung nakakuha ng better o what section? So, how? So, you have to find the average. Okay? For the learning test 1, Mrs. Belen made a summary of the scores of her 20 students in their 40-item AP7 test. Organize the data set of Mrs. Belen by rewriting them in a different table. Collect all male students under the same column, then female students. Rewrite the names in alphabetical order. So, sabi nga po natin, we have to write them or rewrite the data into different table. So, one is for male and the other one is female. And then sabi po dito, you have to arrange the names in alphabetical order. Okay? So, gamit po natin ang data na ito ni Mrs. Belen. We will organize this data. Okay. Now, so ayan po yung data natin. So, first table, we have the male. So, may heading po tayo, male, and then name of students, and then the score. So, inarrange ko po siya from Danilo, which is letter D, begins with letter D, Danilo, up to kay Sam. So, Sam. And then, sa right side, nandito po yung mga scores nila. So, di ba, mas madali pong hanapin ang names o madaling makakapag-record ang teacher kapag naka-alphabetize po yung name. So, same with female, naka-arrange po yung name ng female students and then yung score nila nasa right side. Ayan. So, from Angel hanggang kay Yumi. So, for the learning task 2, you are given the different weights in kilogram of lemon. Use the stem and leaf display to organize the following data set. Okay. So, gagawa po tayo ngayon. So, from this data, we are going to arrange this in stem and leaf. Okay. We are going to organize the given data. Okay, now. So, what you are going to do first is to look for the data or the numbers given. So, tingnan po natin, ano po ba yan? Ayan, may nakikita tayong 10, 15, then 20, 24, and then ito 30. Okay? So, unahin po natin yung stem value. So, meron po tayong 1 dapat. Okay? And then, we have 2, and then we have 3. Okay. Now, so start tayo kay 10. So, 10 po yung unang number. So, dito natin ilalagay ang 0. Okay? Sunod, 15. So, greater than 10. We will put here in stem value of 1. So, susulat po natin ay 5. And then, 20. Okay, so we have 20. So, stem value niya ay 2. So, we have 0. Next, 24. For the 24, stem value of 2. So, you will write 4. Next, 13. So, 13, since it is greater than 10, dito po tayo sa stem value na 1. And then, you have to write it 3. Next, 21. 1. 1, 5, or 15. So, you will write here 5. Next, 26. So, dito po tayo sa stem value na 2. So, we have 6. Next, 22. Dito po ulit, 2. 24. Dito ulit. Okay, so wait. It's 4, not 2. Okay, so we have so 24. So dito siya, 4. Next, 30. So stem value of 3. So you put 0. 24. So dito po, 4. Next, 12. So put 2. Next, 17. So stem value 1 and then write 7. 19, stem value of 1, then write 9. 17, stem value of 1, and then write 7. 28, stem value of 2, then write 8. And then 31, we have stem value of 3 and write 1. 29, stem value of 2 and write 9. And then the last one, 14. Stem value of 1, then we will write 4. So, kanina, in-arrange po natin into ascending order or increasing order. Okay, so check natin sa stem and leaf natin or sa leaf column kung 20 po yung digits natin dito. Let's count off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19, and then 20. So again, I'll repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So the values in under the stem leaf must be the same in the given data, so which is 20. Okay? And our discussion, let us have the math code here. The essence of mathematics is not to make simple things complicated, but to make complicated things simple. By Stan Brother. Thank you for watching and please support Ma'am Des Machater. See you on my next video. Bye-bye.